Hi everybody. Welcome to Dudley's Sparkling Diamonds. I did forget to say that yesterday, but today is December the 4th, I believe. It is cold, and it is about 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30. But I wanted to do my little tree for y'all.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Alright, that's enough. Might get on people's nerves. But I don't know how to do an intro, so I thought I would do that, and I need to turn on another light. But today is a whipping gab. I'm going to try about 45 minutes. I hope y'all can see I'm working on this area right here. I am still working on the one that I am doing for artdot, the sheer. So I will show you a picture. There we go. I hope y'all are seeing that. That's what I'm working on. I have made some progress on it, and I will show you when we get through. We're going to go about 45 minutes this morning. I'm going to try to do different times to see which one I can get to upload better. Yesterday I did an hour. It took a little while for it to warm up or to download, so I'm gonna try 45 minutes. It didn't take as long yesterday though for the hour as it has been in the past, so I'll just see which one uploads faster. That way everything will be better. But I am laying down drills on this from artdot. I am enjoying it still. It is a square. But I thought I would do my whipping gab on this because I'm going to go live with Cathy, with Cathy's Diamond Delights and Hauls a little bit later today. And it will be on my channel today. We go live over Tuesdays and Thursdays. And Tuesdays are on her channel. And Thursdays is on mine. So, I just thought I'd do a little whipping gab on here. And work on this just a little bit. We still ain't got our Christmas lights up outside. I don't know when we're going to be able to get it done. Because it was really cold yesterday, and it's about 28 degrees here this morning in North Carolina, where I'm at. So it is quite cold. There was frost on the cars again, and in the grass. And I hate it when it turns cold. My bones and my back and my whole body just aches. So I was using my green pen, but I decided to go back to my red one since it is Christmas. So thought I would use the green pen because it matched this, but it is Christmas, so I'm going to go back to my red if I could get that to lay down. There we go. But this is moving along quite nicely. This is about the fastest I've laid down squares. It usually takes me longer to do a square, but they do look pretty good. Still liking it. So, y'all need to give artdot a chance because I really think y'all would like their squares if you did. Their new ones. I don't know about their old ones because I haven't done any of the old squares. All I've had is one artdot, and it was the sunflowers that I did on here. But it was round. But I did love their drills and their everything on the round one. So, y'all can give them a try. Yeah, there's a lot of greens in this one. So, today I'm going to be working on the house from Michael's, the cabin one. I was supposed to work on it this past Tuesday, but nothing went my way, and so I didn't get it kitted up like I wanted to during our live. But it is kitted up. It is ready to go today, so I will start working on it. And we will work on it just during our lives, so we can have time to do our other projects that we need to work on. So, that is the reason why. Just trying to think of what I did yesterday. Oh yeah, I called my mom to get an update on Daddy. Daddy answered the phone. He says that he's really tired and stuff, so I know it's going to take a while for him to start feeling any better. But Mama was sick, so when he got out of the hospital Monday, he took her to the doctor, and she has pneumonia also, which I figured she did, because she has COPD and she does get pneumonia a lot. So she's not in the hospital right now. They're going to try to give her medication and see if that will clear it up. But I'm hoping it will. But usually she ends up in the hospital. So hopefully she won't, because she's got to have cataract surgery next Thursday. We still don't know what time yet. So we're waiting to hear about that. Because Mama's gotten to where she can't see at all. And she thought they could give her some glasses. And they said, yeah, we can give you glasses, but it's only going to work for a little bit. And then we'll have to up them. And he said, as bad as yours is, he said, we probably couldn't up them that much to help your eyesight. So, Mama wasn't going to have the surgery done. And Daddy was telling me about it. And I went there and I talked to Mama. I said, Mama, what is this I hear that you're not going to have cataract surgery? She said, well, you have to put all these drops in your eyes. I said, yeah, I know. I said, TJ had the corrective vision surgery because he was legally blind. So I know all about the eye drops because I had to help him do it. So she said, there probably won't be nobody around here that can put the eye drops in. I said, well, if Daddy has to go somewhere, I can come over here and do it. I said, I had to do it for my son. Or I said TJ, because that's his name. And he was staying with his other grandma, on his daddy's side. And I would have to get up all the time and go over and put them drops in, because his grandma said she couldn't see good enough to do it. So, I know all about the eye drops and how many times I got to go in and all that. I said, I'll always be here if you need me. Just call me and give me advance time where I can get over there before it's due so I can give it to you. So she said, what if I don't have the surgery done? I said, well, you're going to go blind. I said, they're not going to be able to keep giving you glasses. That's going to keep your eyes from going blind. So I think I finally talked her into it. So she went ahead and scheduled I guess what you call a consultation visit. And they set up the day of it, but they haven't told her the time yet. So we're waiting to hear on that. So that's next Thursday. I hope it helps her. Because I know when you can't see, that's the pits. Because before I got these glasses from my dad, I couldn't see at all. I couldn't see my TV. I couldn't see the crochet or do diamond painting. So, but since I've got the bifocals, I can sit up and do it and still see my letters. But Timmy has this, I think it's called a jeweler's loop. And you can put them on your glasses. He said that he was going to buy me a pair of those to go on my glasses. So, if I do get to where I can't see, then I will have that also. That way I can still diamond paint. But he had to get him some because he wears his to work on the watches and clocks and stuff that we get that's old, that don't run good. That's his hobby. He tinkers with old clocks, pocket watches, the old wind-up watches. So, we do both have a hobby. And he said it really helped him to be able to see it. So, if it does come to that, I will have another option. He got one from this jewelry store we go to. It's called Grace Jewelers. It's in Valdez. And we do go. He's taught us a lot about these old clocks. Like sometimes they run and they run like when they ding on the 30-minute mark, but it's the hour. So it chimes the hour, how many ever times the hour is. And they call that being upside down. And he showed us how to keep them from doing it. So it is pretty cool. Because I've had several of our clocks do that, and I've had to go in there and fix them. Because he don't understand how to fix them. I said, all you do is you turn the hour hand to the 12 o'clock. You listen and see how many times that it dings. And how many ever time that it dings, you set it for that time and let it ding. And then it will fix itself and you can set it to the right hour. But he don't understand that, so I always have to do that part. Which I don't mind. Because it ain't that hard. I do have a video on there where I do show off some of the old clocks. But I do need to do an updated one because we have gotten a lot more since that video. Because he just bought one the other day. I think the chimer, something's wrong with the chime. Because it chimes way too many times for every hour. So he's going to try working on that. If you can't get it fixed, it keeps perfect time though. So we're just going to use it as another clock. Because it is old. Really old. But I guess that's enough on the clocks. Because I know some people ain't interested on the clocks. So, but we got quite a few different hobbies. But I do like my cuckoo clock. It's got a little blue bird that comes out. And I don't put it out much because it does get annoying after a while. That little bird coming out and chirping. So, I don't have it where it goes all the time. Alrighty. I was doing I call it a U-turn because it looks like a U-turn symbol when you're driving. That's the one I started on and I didn't tell y'all. It is one of the green colors. And I have finished one whole square, which I will show y'all that when it gets time for us to get off of here and show you my progress. because I've almost got another square done, so that will be 2 squares done. If I can get it done in time. If not, I'll show you what I got done. And these drills are sparkly. Very, very sparkly. So, y'all can see a little bit of sparkle there. Timmy brought home some tater wedges yesterday. He said he got a medium. And they must have packed that sucker full because they're still over halfway. It's still halfway full. So he brought them home. He said, "You can warm them up." I said, "Yeah, I'll warm them up tomorrow." He said, "You can put them in the air fryer." I said, "I'd rather just put them in the microwave." I said, "Because I have to clean that air fryer every time I put something in it. Ain't no point in doing that unless I'm making something really big." So, oh, I knocked y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Really, really sorry. Alright, let's see. And this looks like the hourglass. So, I'm still not used to where I got my drills yet, so I'm going to have to look and see if I can find it. Hopefully I can. There it is. 137. And I call it the hourglass. Because to me, that's what it looks like. And it is like a lighter green. There's many shades of green in this one. That's why I said I was going to use my green pen, and it's not as big as this pen. So I do have to squeeze it a little bit more, and it does hurt my hands. So need to invest in getting some more big pens whenever I can. We go looking for diamond paintings again, and I think I'm just going to have him buy me a couple of pens. There we go. I just changed glue dots, and they're sticking really bad. I need to dirty it up a little bit. And you can hear my fish tank. I told my son yesterday he needed to hurry up and come get that stuff out of his room. That way at least I could have a little bit more quietness. And you won't be hearing the fish tank. And it does sit... I will be sitting in front of the window, so it will give me more natural light also. Except for when it rains. I probably won't get as much, but I still have my ring light, and I'll get me a bigger table where I don't have to use this board. So, I mean, I can use this board, but I'd rather just have a bigger table. That way, if I get a bigger table, I don't have to roll it up. But I can use this board. But he said that he's working overtime right now at his job because they just moved. So, it will probably be a while before he can get over here. Because it's coming up on Christmas holiday, and what he does is they got behind because they closed down for Thanksgiving. And they were like a packaging trucking thing. I don't know exactly what he does, but I wish I did. All I know is he has to package stuff and load the truck. But he is a boss man, so he is on salary. But in the other place they was at before they moved, they had to let all the people go, so it was just him working. But he said they are going to hire some of them back if they want to come back, and then they're going to hire some more. So had something to do with their insurance, so I think that's why they had to move buildings or something. That's what he told me. I have no clue. But it's not even 5 minutes from where I live. I can actually walk to where he works. So that will be a lot easier when I do have to take him. Like if his truck messes up or something and I have to take him to work. So it is closer for me, and I don't have to fight that traffic in Hickory. Because the traffic is pretty bad where he was at. And they're also working on that road, and it took forever to get anywhere. And I don't think he's gonna miss that part of it. So I always hated to have to take him, not because I hated to do anything. It's just I hated that traffic down there, and I don't like the traffic where Timmy works either, cause it's more in Hickory than this place was, and people drive crazy. That's the reason why he kept our Ford Focus. We still have it, we just gotta get the headlights put in it. But he drives it because it's done been hit in the butt twice, him going to work in it. So he said he didn't want to drive his daddy's new car, and he don't like driving the Chevrolet we got, because even though it's a 99 model, there's not a whole lot of miles on it. So it's still a good car. And he's afraid that it's going to get hit. And he really don't like driving my Saturn, or it's our Saturn, but he calls it my car. He says, it ain't my car, it's your car. I said, it's our car. But he did buy it for me, so I don't know why he's saying that. But he don't like driving it either, because he said, that's a good car. He said, you've used it, TJ's used it, I've used it before. I said, well, I don't use it much. I said, unless I go somewhere I have to pay a bill, or I go somewhere I don't drive much in it. Because on the weekends we take that Chevrolet car we got. So at least in the summertime we will have air on his dad's car. We just got to get it down here. And then we got to get his 72 Chevy down here because his sister's selling the house. So we got an old Ford sitting here. We're going to have to get rid of it to bring everything down here. And we're trying to figure out where we could put the shed to put the truck under so it don't sit and ruin in the sunlight. That's the only reason why it's still in really good shape. And he said, yeah, if it's down here, I can go wax on it and wash it. And if you want to drive it one day, it'll be sitting here. Because I love driving that truck. I just love that truck. But it's a 72. I've done shorts on it. And it's like I call it a lime green color and white on top. So it's two-toned. So I do love that truck, though. Because last night he said, I'm just going to bring it down here and park it. And I said, well, before you do that, you need to either buy a truck cover or you need to look into moving that shed. Because she's wanting to give him $400. But them sheds have went up since he's bought them. And I don't think $400 is enough. Because I think what she's planning on doing is giving it to her son. But she didn't pay no money on it. And her daddy didn't give it to her. So either she can give us more money for it, or we're going to try to bring it down here. But we'll have to find somebody to move it. And I don't know who you contact to move them sheds like that. So I'll have to look that up and get somebody out here to buy this Ford truck we got out here in the driveway. But I do know who to call for that. I just don't know who to call to move that shed. But I guess I'll have to do some research and find out. So, if that's what he's going to do, I don't know what he's going to do. So, we'll just have to wait and see how all that works out. Alright, now I'm going to do the peas. And I think it's a green color also. Yeah, I've been trying to catch up on Lazy Retired Granny. Because over Thanksgiving, I didn't get to watch very many videos. So, trying to get caught up. I did get caught up on Tita's and Cathy's. And I need to get caught up in Northern Sparkle because I haven't got to hers yet. And I did do Okie Diamonds, the shout out I gave yesterday. So I did get caught up with her. I just had so much going on during Thanksgiving I couldn't do a whole lot. Let's see, 909 is peas. Oh, it's a really bright green. A dark green, not bright, but dark. I might be able to get this section done. Because I just have the peas, and then I call it a Christmas tree, but I don't know what the correct term is. It's like you draw a straight line, and then it's draw a straight line, draw two out here, and two out on the bottom. But I call it a Christmas tree. And then I have some cubes left. So I don't have too much on here. I should be able to get it done within the 45 minutes that I'm going to try this morning. Because I do want to try to have it uploaded before me and Cathy does our live today. Kind of wanting to start that cottage because that's my favorite thing. But I want to work on this too because, like I said, when I first opened it, I didn't think that I would like this type. Because I usually don't lean towards stuff like this. So, but it's so beautiful though. I'm glad they sent this one. I do wish I would have got the lighthouse though, but I'm happy with this one. Because I'm getting to see Cathy's lighthouse. And it's turning out really beautiful. It's a shine on it you wouldn't believe. Yeah, once I get into my son's room, I'll have the daylight one. It'll make it look better. Because it'll be natural light. And I do have my ring light. But right now, I got my big light on up on the ceiling. And it's way up on the ceiling, so it don't give out a whole lot of light. So, have that on, and I have this lamp beside of me. And then there's another lamp over here on my table beside of me. And I've got all three of them on there. So that was all the peas. Huh. I guess I did Christmas trees next. Yeah, I ain't never went this fast on a square. They are laying down really good. So, I do like them. I have to clean my tray out. sure not want them drills ain't wanting to come out. So I'm on the little Christmas tree. If I can find it here to find out what number it is. I think it's 581. Because I'm getting a little bit used to that one. Take out my dryer sheets. Yeah, I found if I put dryer sheets in every one of them, but it keeps the static at bay the whole time I'm working on it. So that's why I do that. And I got a bunch of little pieces cut and put in a box. Because sometimes they disappear. I don't know where they go, but I'm probably taking them out and not realizing it and dropping it, and I forget. But I do have enough cut, so it's not really a problem. I just get mad because I keep losing them. Makes me think, well, did I even put one in there? And I know I did. Oops. Gonna have to put something on my chip to keep it in. It's starting to come out now. Oops, that one's got something on it. So, I ain't had too many trash drills. I've had a few, but not that many. I'm really surprised. It's like the ones that looks like they got a hole in it. That's what it looked like. So I got rid of that one. And when I get this done, I have my cues, and that's all that I will have left. So I think it's going to work out pretty good because we're at 32 minutes. Hope so, anyway. Then I will have to straighten it up and roll it out. I do straighten what I can, but then I always go back before I roll it out and straighten it up just a little bit more. So now I'm on my cues. And there ain't very many of those. I can't remember if this is another green color or not. I think it must be. Yeah, I'm really going to have to clean that tray. Because these drills don't want to come out. Okay. Now, one of these my stuff fell out. Yeah. There we go. Now, find where the cues are. 936. There it is. Yeah, it's a little darker green. Don't need many of those. Ain't but 3. And there we go. So I've got another square done. And it's at 34 minutes, so I didn't think I'd get all that done. So I will take a little time and straighten and then roll. So hopefully, I don't know which way I want to go first. I think I might just go down this way first. So just bear with the little popping racket. Yeah, I do this like this for every square. When I get finished, That way I know they're perfectly aligned. And then I will roll them down after I get them done. Oop, there's one that was going to come out. But I fixed it. I think I'm going to make these squares a little smaller and turn my cover paper around the other way instead of doing it long ways. I think it will work better that way. Yeah, I didn't realize them ones was that bright green. And I got it in the other square. Getting it done, y'all. And I do roll every square when I get done. Then I'll have to go sideways too. That way they'll be lined up and down and sideways. I know this noise is probably driving y'all nuts, but if I'm going to do this, I need to show y'all how I do it. Let's see, I don't know if I can. No, I have to do it like this because these are a little bit, the metal ones don't work as good as the plastic, but I like them better because they seem to line it up better. So, there we go. Now I got to do, let's see how I'm going to do this. I'll go this way. I'm going to make it a little bit quieter. I don't think it's going to work too good. That way when I go sideways, I do a little bit on the square that I did before. That way they'll be lined up all the way across. Let's see, I can't do it that way either. Oop, it just popped that out, so I'm going to have to go back to this way. I don't know how to make it any more quieter, y'all. I might just be able to do a few rows. Let me try that. Because it does push them down on the other ones. Yeah, that's not working. So I'll do every few rows. That way the noise won't be so dang loud. May not be that bad though. Okay. Now, just roll it down. Oh, I heard one pop into place. It's probably that one I lifted up a while ago. I'm working on the tree and part of her dress now, so it's been 40 minutes, so I got all that done pretty quickly. Now I'm gonna lift my camera thing up. That way I can try to get this to, whoop. Let's see. Yep, I took it out of the clip. There we go. Now y'all can see how pretty and sparkly that is. Yeah, that shows up pretty darn good. I'm working on this, and her dress comes in. Let's see if I can get my picture here down here. So I'm working on the tree branch goes through her dress. So this upper part up through here is her dress, and she's got some leaves on that tree, or one leaf on that tree. Okay. And the top of her dress is made of leaves, so and she's got pointed ears, so I'm gonna say this is an elf, y'all. But y'all can see how sparkly it is. It is really, really sparkly. The closer I get, y'all can see it better. There we go. Y'all can see how beautiful that is. All that sparkle. So, I'm going to go ahead and do my sign off. Get this thing clipped back to where I need it. Okay. Because I'm going to work on this till we do our live. So, I'll probably start another square. But thank you, artdot, for giving me a chance to do this, because I'm really, really loving it. So, remember, today we go live on my channel with Cathy's Diamond Delights and Hauls. And it will be at 12 o'clock Eastern Time, 11 o'clock Central. So if y'all can, please come on over and join us. We would appreciate that. We both have Facebook groups. Mine's Dudley's Diamonds, and hers is Cathy's Diamond Delights and Hauls. And I will leave the links in my description box if you want to join. Y'all can post anything, any craft, crochet, knit, if you work on clocks, anything that y'all do, y'all are more than welcome to share. So, I hope to see some of y'all over there. And if you can, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do respond to all comments, unless sometimes they get put in a spam thing, I think, and I don't see them for a while. So, unless that happens, I will respond back to you. So, I will see y'all today on the live. Please be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. We all deserve a little kindness. And we might brighten somebody's day that really needs it, that's having a hard day like I do sometimes. And a lot of y'all do lift me up. So, I just want to remind you of that. And I will see y'all on my live. And everybody have an awesome day. Bye-bye.